everybody, today is my birthday. It is February 3rd and I happen to be on some work travel and I got to make the best of it, so I called up my buddy and we decided to go hit the river for some fossil hunting. Today we got a really special treat for you. We are hunting in a new spot and I'm here with my friend John, and we're gonna see if we can find some Megalodons and some Makos and some other cool stuff today. So stay tuned and I'll show you what we find. And we just came across our first tooth of the day. Look at that. It's only half, but it's a Meg and it's a biggie. Really worn down. This is the first tooth of the day, so I think we're off to a real good start. Nice fishtail. That's huge.
Very nice.
Good find, John. Nice lower hemi. Look at those colors. And then there was a ray plate up here. Oh yeah, there it is. Stingray. Good job. Finding all sorts of cool stuff out here today. Alright, John just came across a monster Mako tooth. Dang! Dude, that is killer.
2 3/4.
I love the color on it though.
Yeah, that's gonna dry a butte.
Good job, sir.
Yeah, it was plain freaking tight.
Good find, good find.
You gotta one up me. Blue one.
Alright. So I was just about to step on this guy just after finding this teeny tiny little tooth. But look at this guy just sitting up here on the beach waiting to be picked. Hopefully there'll be plenty more where that came from. Alright, little Mako. And then Dusky. Doubled up. Got a nice Mako again. Look at that color. Nice one. Just came across another little tooth. Oh, it's a lower hemi. Really, really worn down. Enamel's like almost gone on it. That's pretty crazy. Came across another hemi. Nice lower one. A little bit better condition than the last one. Let's see what else we can find. Alright, we just came across another nice Mako. And it looks like there's another tooth right underneath it. So, dang, that's pretty awesome. Almost stepped over that one. That one is thick. It is a Mako though. There is no serration.
It's not a Benny, is it?
If it is a Benny, I will flip my, you know what?
The top is huge, but it doesn't look curved.
Yeah, it's probably like
I think it's just a
really back in the mouth kind of Mako. Lower. It was probably a big boy. Just came across another little tooth. Ooh. Or dropped it. Come back. I don't see any serrations on it. I'm gonna go with this is probably, I mean, it looks like a bull shark tooth, but not serrated. Or the serrations are very worn down. I don't really feel any. Could be a back, like posterior Mako. Pretty cool.
nice one.
Alright, we got another nice Mako here. Today is a really nice Mako day for sure. Hopefully we'll find a few more Megs before the end. But I love finding these too, so I'm happy. Alright, I just came across something that looked kind of interesting to me. It is a Croc Tooth. Heck yeah. Now I'll admit, I picked this up already, not thinking it was going to be anything, and then I realized it was a Croc Tooth, so I kind of threw it back so I could film it for you guys. But, sweet. That's awesome. So this is a pretty cool find, and actually the first one I've ever found. It is a drumfish mouth plate. So all the drumfish teeth would be in these little holes. And yeah, that's pretty awesome. I've never found one of these before. Cool. Alright, this could be one of the last teeth of the day. It's another nice Mako. A little bit of a tip ding, but can't complain.
It's dry and white.
Dude. Ooh, that is an insane tooth, man. That is awesome.
You should have found it.
Well, next time. Alright guys, we are pretty much calling it done. It's starting to get dark and we're losing our daylight, but we were able to find some pretty awesome teeth. John found a really nice Mako, and I found half of a Meg, so better than nothing. But we still have the walk back, so we might be able to find a few more things before we get back to the car, and if we do, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Thanks for sticking around and for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or evening or whatever time it is for you, and I'll catch you on the next adventure. We are back in Florida. I am back home now, and I thought I'd quickly go over the finds with you from this trip. Anytime you get to go fossil hunting on a work trip on your birthday, it's a good day. So I'm just going to go over a couple of my favorite finds from the day. So starting up here, this is probably one of my favorite finds because it is the only one I've found so far. This is a drumfish mouth plate. So drumfish basically have these teeth that kind of look like corn kernels, I guess is the best way of describing it. And they would be kind of sitting in each of these holes. So unfortunately this mouth plate doesn't have any teeth left in it. All of them have fallen out. But this is still a really cool find for me. Like I said, I've never found one of these before. But as soon as I saw it, I just knew instantly because I've seen pictures of these before. So I just knew that it was a drumfish mouth plate. One of the interesting things about this one is over here in the corner, you can kind of see a little bit of shine. It looks like enamel. So I'm kind of wondering if those are teeth that would have been growing in. I don't know exactly how drumfish teeth work, if it's something that they replenish over their lifetime, if they lose their teeth, but that's the only thing I could think of that being. So if anybody knows for sure, I would love to know if those are actually drumfish teeth that would have been growing in. That would be really cool if that's the case. Down here we have the Croc Tooth. I was really happy to find this. I was not expecting it. It's always nice to find the reptilian teeth. They're not very common, especially up there. So what I saw in the sand was kind of just this shape, and so I thought it was a shark vertebrae, and so I didn't really think about filming it. And then I found out it was a croc tooth, so I threw it back so I could refilm it for you guys. So this is just a really, really nice tooth. Over here with the Makos, definitely this was probably the find of the day for me. John's Mako definitely trumps all of my Makos. But this one is really special because I think it's a pathological tooth, which just means that it's a deformed or has deformities. Because if you look carefully, the root is actually not broken. The root is intact. Let's see if I can get my camera to focus on it. So all the edges are actually smooth. They're not broken off. And the amount of curve on this thing, it makes me think of like a velociraptor claw, but the amount of curve on this thing makes me think that this might be a pathological tooth, which is actually really cool and really special because they're all very unique. Hey Benji. So a pathological tooth is a very rare tooth because each one is unique in its own way, depending on how it's deformed. And then of course we have the big kahuna, our big Meg. It was the first tooth of the day. I had my hopes really high up. Unfortunately, we couldn't come across any whole Megs that day, but that is alright. I will definitely be back to that site hunting with John again in the future. in the coming months. But the crazy thing about this tooth is it's not even half. I think it's actually a third of the tooth. So this would have just been a giant. Probably would have been the largest tooth I've ever found in my life. And the color on it is just unreal. Definitely not a common color to come across. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and definitely leave a big old thumbs up if you liked it, and I will catch you guys on the next adventure. Thanks for watching.